About 6.5 years ago, I moved from Southern California, where I grew up my entire life, and moved to Washington State. When I moved up here, I found out that fishing is a pretty big hobby. And it was something I did a little bit of in California, but not to the extent that a lot of people around here really, really like. Also, what I found out is when you turn 18, you have to start paying for fishing licenses. Now, what this meant is I couldn't take my little Snoopy fishing pole with the button on it and just head down to the river and catch some fish. No, I had to go to the sporting goods store and file for a license and pay $30 every season to attempt to catch something that did not want to be caught. So I've paid for a fishing license twice since I've moved up here. It's cost me roughly $60. $60 is going to buy me a lot of salmon fillets from Costco. However, instead, I spent $60 to throw a string into water and watch it for hours and then not have anything to eat. Now, all that to say, that was a really, really dumb segue into the game that we're talking about today, but that's fine, because the game that we're talking about today is a very dumb game. Today we're talking about Happy Salmon, which conveniently comes in this little salmon pouch. But that's okay. I'm okay with a dumb introduction, and I'm okay with a dumb game, because there's a number of dumb things that I really enjoy. I mean, I enjoy cotton candy, I enjoy narcoleptic goats, Troll 2, novelty t-shirts, cheap sound effects of people brushing their teeth, all things that I maybe shouldn't enjoy as much as I do, but I can't really help it. In the same vein, Happy Salmon is the dumb little game that I can't get enough of, especially recently. It got a lot of buzz last year for being a really fun party game. And here's the deal, it comes in this like neoprene salmon pouch. All it is a card game. It plays up to 6 players. Each player has like a 12-card deck. And that's it. I mean, that's the entire contents of it. This could have been put in a box very easily. Instead, it was put in a Happy Salmon pouch. So you carry it around, you're walking around with, a salmon tail hanging out of your pocket. Here's the thing though, this is the cotton candy of my gaming collection. I've owned it for maybe a week now, and I've played it about 8 times. You win the game by running out of your deck the fastest. The way that you run out of the deck is you flip your first card, try to find someone that matches it. So you're yelling, pound it, Happy Salmon, switcheroo, whatever the action may be. There's 4 actions. The first one, very simply, high five, right? You find someone that's got the same high five card as you, drop it. The next action is pound it, similar. The third action is switcheroo. You find someone that's got the switcheroo card and you switch places with them. You both get to drop your card. And the fourth action is the dumbest one of all. It's the Happy Salmon. And the way the Happy Salmon works is you find someone. It's going to be difficult to do this with one person. There's enough videos of this on YouTube. You can find other people doing it. But it's similar to a handshake, except you slap each other's forearms 3 times, like your arms are a couple of salmon, just, and that's it. That's the Happy Salmon action that the whole game is named after. I can explain this game to you, and it's going to sound dumb. It sounded incredibly dumb to me, and I still think this game's dumb, but that doesn't shade my belief that this game is an absolute blast, and one that I really highly recommend. This game is not a heavy game. It's not one that has any tactical strategy. There's really not much you can do to better your chances except scream louder and faster than someone else and potentially steal someone's Happy Salmon before another player can trade. And that's just, if someone's sticking their arm out, you slap it 3 times and then you drop your card. There's almost no depth to this game, and that is a strength of it, because it's a game that can be taught in a matter of seconds. One of the best things about this game is the ratio of time that it takes to teach and the amount of fun that you have. Because if you get a 6-player game, it is incredibly hectic, but you can teach it in a matter of seconds. Everyone's yelling and screaming and shouting and Happy Salmoning and fist bumping and high-fiving and switcherooing. And it is absolutely ridiculous. And it's only about $12. This game, I bought it because it was on sale for $6, and I thought I have got to see what the kerfuffle's about Happy Salmon, and I am glad that I did, and I cannot wait for the expansion to come out. It's just 6 different colors, decks of cards, so you can play with more people and keep track of what's going on. I absolutely recommend Happy Salmon. The cards themselves are made of thick plastic, so the components are made to be beat up. I mean, it's in this weird little pouch that gives it a ton of padding. The cards are way more strong than any standard deck of playing cards. And so it's made to last, it's made to be beat up, it's made to be just taken out anywhere. Thank you for watching this video. I'm curious to hear if you've played Happy Salmon, what you thought of it. If there's any similar games or any party games that you like, let me know about it in the comments. I would love to talk about it. And if you haven't tried Happy Salmon, give it a shot. Thank you for watching.